Friends Hot Rod Garage, and today we're celebrating 500 subscribers. I'd like to welcome Mike Ferrucci of Old School's Garage on YouTube for becoming my 500th subscriber. And to celebrate, I think we got the ugly street truck ready to fire up. Greg, my assistant friend, helped me get the throttle cable hooked up, and got the MAF sensor tapped in, and a couple other little things to do. I don't know why I didn't do this stuff a long time ago, but it is what it is. It's done now. I have the fuel pump relay wired up incorrectly, so we're just gonna bypass it for now. Let's see what we got. Well, it's making a little bit of noise. Sounds like we got a bit of an issue here. I'm gonna take a look and see what we can find out what's wrong with it, and we'll get back to you. Thanks. So anyways, we're working on the ugly street truck, and we've come up with some fuel pressure issues. Once you turn the fuel pump on, it'll spike up to 35 pounds of fuel pressure, and then you'll start the car and it'll run for about a minute and it'll die, and then the fuel pressure won't be over 25 pounds. So one of the things I did to try to fix it was jack up the truck and tilt it. It's got 6 or 7 gallons of gas in it. It shouldn't be a pickup issue, but one of the other things I tried to do was to tap on the fuel pressure regulator, and the first time I did that, the fuel pressure went up to slightly over 50 pounds. So what we're going to do is take the fuel pressure regulator apart and clean it and put it back together and see if that offers any change. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll get back to you and let you know how that went. So here's a quick shot of the fuel pressure regulator. All you got to do is pull up on that metal retainer clip, lift up on that, and then it pops right out. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Here's a quick look inside there. You can see it's a little bit dirty, so hopefully we're on to something with this. So we took the regulator apart, cleaned it up, and put it back together. I don't expect to see nothing happen with this, but I got the regulator bypassed, the relay, and just so it can turn it on easy. See, we only got 20 pounds of fuel pressure. I don't expect to see anything happen here. As you can see, we're at like 25 pounds of fuel pressure right now. So in the last clip, we were talking about the fuel pump issues with the ugly street truck. So I weighed out all my options of what I wanted to do, or what I was gonna do. Most likely the fuel pump is not priming because the pickup is lower than the fuel pump. And the external fuel pump is quite loud, so what I decided to do was get a later model gas tank from Jugs along with a filter regulator from Speedway Motors, and also other stuff I can't remember what it is, but I'll let you know when I open it up. And there's one more thing. Oh, this is the sending unit in the pickup and the fuel pump. So we'll just start what's in the box. This is the return style regulator from Speedway Motors. It's their brand. It's cost me like $60, I believe. This is what they call a Corvette style return regulator. What's special about this one is, I don't know if you want to zoom in on this or if you can see it or not, but this has AN fittings built onto it. So that eliminates messing with 3 male fittings to screw into the fuel lines. Now, the way I have the fuel system set up, I have feed and return coming from the fuel rails on the truck. So I'm going to feed this with the same feed line that I was feeding my old fuel pump with, and this is out to the fuel rail. This goes return to the tank, and that brings me to the next step. What's in the box? I can't remember the price of this. I spent like $350 at Jugs. This is a Dorman OE Solutions 692-004 fuel sending unit. This comes with the float gauge for the gas gauge, little wiring harness. You got a vent, a return, and a feed line. So that comes down here to the basket, which is set up for an electric intake fuel pump. And what we got for that was Aeromotive fuel pump. Now you can use the Bosch 044, but they didn't have it in stock. This is 11540 from Aeromotive. I believe it's 340 liters per hour. It comes with the sock filter that goes on the bottom, insulator for noise, a pigtail wiring so you can wire this. Wow, this is gonna hook. I'm gonna wire this right up to this, and it's gonna plug into the stock center. That's gonna be great. And this fits right in the basket of the fuel pump. So it should be pretty easy to set up and put together. So for this square body truck from 1987 to 1981, the Chevy trucks had Terminator broccoli injection, TBI. I don't know where that came from, a feller, I don't know. But anyways, if you watch his channel, he's giving away a GMC truck, a trailer, and 5,000, some money anyways.
And a hoist.
Over at Vice Grip Garage. We are a fan. So this fuel tank here has a sump area, which the fuel pump and the sock on the bottom will fit perfectly onto, and we should have superb fuel delivery at that time. I don't know if I necessarily have to show you But this gas tank was $80 from Jugs, so that's quite the deal if you ask me. Anywhere else they were $120. Comes with a lock ring and the O-ring for the sender. And I believe the sender came with that also, so we'll have extra for next time. Thankfully, we ordered this before the tariffs kicked in. There you have it. Looks like it's got some kind of clear coat on it or something. I'm not gonna leave this on here. I wouldn't want it to fall off in there, but to have a peace of mind, having a whole brand new fuel system with a quality aeromotive fuel pump should get us on the road. Here's some fittings I got from the Jungle website. I'm going to reuse the hoses that are on the truck. I'm probably going to end up cutting the return line down. And this is going to be a cap that goes on the return side of the fuel rail. I guess I should take it out and show it since we're taking the time to record this. AN, which there's a spare one. Hopefully I don't throw this out. A lot of these have extra fittings, but I don't seem to mind that because you can always use them. These are -6 straight fuel lines. I'll probably need 2 of these. I think I ordered 4. And I probably have some left from when I plumbed the system originally. So this is I don't know how good you're going to be able to see this or not, but this is a compression fitting with a barb in it. And what you do, you cut the fuel line off. You put this on here, and you screw this on there, and it converts the tubing to AN. So the other fittings I have, there's 2 of these are -8 and there's 2 of these are 5/16. Just probably gonna put a piece of vacuum hose on the return and run it somewhere above the level of the tank so it doesn't drip out fuel from it in a sloshing situation or whatever. All right, we're back. Got a little bit farther than I thought I would tonight. Got the fuel pump module assembly together. Hats off to Aeromotive for supplying this weather pack type plug with the pump, but it comes with these wires you have to splice together to put this together. Any OEM replacement fuel pump, you butt connect the wires. This is an awesome weather pack connector. I'm sure to use it on something that I'll really do good for later. But if I'm making the butt connections, I just use some non-insulated butt connectors here and put some heat shrink on them. Also, we put a zip tie on the fuel pump for safe keepings, and we got the filter sack on the bottom, brand new. And we got our pipe compression and fittings on the deal right here, and this is ready to go in. So don't forget your O-ring. Gotta fandangle that in there, just like so. These are tricky at times, especially with a new O-ring. They tend to be difficult to deal with. It doesn't help that I didn't just take one off. So we're gonna pull all the tank out and put this in, and hopefully have this thing running on its own. Maybe even a test drive tomorrow. See you in the next clip. Peace. So anyways, after a long day, we pulled out the gas tank, put the new one in, fought a fuel leak, had to drop the tank down to fix that. We finally got the ugly street truck to fire up.